Welcome to Late Night Twitch. Oops. Wonder if my mic picked up any of that. My TV audio's on. Whatever. Who cares? Oh gosh, forgot how to play. Oh, I got hit by the first monster. Ooh. Okay, it's bugging me. I'll survive. Don't barf on me. Oh. Okay. Okay. Get it together.
Cheese it!
Foo. How'd your randomizer go? Did you get all this stuff and beat all the bosses? How long did it take? Also, welcome to late night streaming. Oh, bye, nerds. Surprised you're still awake. We did not. Gosh, it would still take me a couple days to get through just vanilla Super Metroid. I don't know how long it would take me to get through any randomizer, let alone a double randomizer. There's nobody who's got enough patience to play a multi-world with me. Oh man. 3.5 hours in, Couch had to call it. Yeah. 3.5 hours. That's a long session. Like, I can play a video game for 3.5 hours, but like with having to talk and like having to work with someone else, that's oof. Okay, so you're quite a bit more familiar with Super Metroid than I am. See, now if there was like a Super Mario World multi-game, like I could do that. Like I'm pretty good at Super Mario World. Got a lot of that under my belt, but Super Metroid. I've only beaten Super Metroid once, and it was like 1.5 years ago. And even then, I only found 68% of the items. It was devastating. How does that even work? What does that even mean? Multi-world Super Mario World? Archipelago, huh? Interesting. Doop bleep bleep. Beep doop bleep. Beep beep beep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whoop. I'll make it a redemption to play Super Mario 64 randomizer. 80 bajillion points. Whoa, how did I get my stick back? I didn't even think I pushed the button to get my stick back. That was weird. Beep, 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 beep. It links a lot of multi-world randomizers together. I did one with Zelda 3 randomizer, Final Fantasy 1 randomizer, Risk of Rain 2, Factorio, and SM64. It was well. Yeah, I did hear you saying something about that. I wasn't quite all the way paying attention. I was drinking my coffee and talking to Sarah, but I did catch some of that. You were saying so. I heard Factorio and FF1 randomizer. How does that even? It's just like it just puts them all together into one mega game, huh? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know how you would connect an NES and a Super Nintendo game. Like, I don't even know how that would work, let alone looping in some PC games and whatnot. Get punched, chair. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting schooled by this chair. Oh my goodness, this is totally embarrassing. I'm not out of the woods, though. That painting still could just maul me. I've had bad luck historically with this painting. Alright, that went alright. Okay. Phew. A lot of things possible with a syncing server. It's done through a combination of emulators and scripting the inputs / memory management. Gosh. So, you have to set it up outside of the game to say, here's the things that can happen. And then, like, make it so... Okay, so for example, like Zelda 3 and Metroid, the program outside of those says, give him this item, give him the hook shot right now. Just give it to him. And so, like, the ROM has to be actively linked to something, to a server, of course, so that can happen. And then changes whatever hex memory address to has that hook shot. So yeah, you'd have to be interesting. So you could do it with any game. The server would just have to be preset to, like, here's the stuff that we can. Okay, so that makes sense. So I guess, yeah, that in that case you could connect to anything you wanted. It would just, some of it could be pretty arbitrary. yeah, that would make sense that you'd have all that. Gosh, it's just nerds out there just making that stuff just for fun, for free. Way to go, nerds. Doing a public service.
These boys sound very nice, but they're clearly nerds.
Nerds in here making that stuff. Oh yeah, are you on the committee that is fashioning the Factorio Zelda FF1 randomizer? I never even heard of Risk of Rain, and I only heard of Factorio because of you. You told me about it. Added it to my Steam wish list. What? The dodges! Wow! Way to go! Oh, dude, that guy! I wanted to hit the other thing. I realized, I didn't know this, I realized watching my VOD from when I played this the other day, that punches and kicks do the same amount of damage. Like, I kept obsessing about kicking stuff because I thought it did more damage, but it does the same amount of damage to punch it. I could have just been punching me, except for the little slide kick. The slide kick does seem to do, like, double damage. Not for Archipelago, though. I might look into do it for 4 and 6. Oh, that'd be cool. 4-6 mashup. I'm doing something independently. I also made Beyond Chaos crowd control for Dark Slash. Not an official product, but it works in much the same way. Oh, really? Like, you made a crowd control for Beyond Chaos? Does he do that? I've never seen him do crowd control. Like, would you buy the stuff with your Dark Slash bucks? I need to get me some more Dark Slash bucks. Hasn't been done in a while. He didn't like it. Wouldn't have. Let's see if we can beat Ash from Army of Darkness here. Ah, I missed. Oh, come on. You clutch. We didn't get to the point where it could link with channel points. It uses an internal currency system that I can control. Obviously, you can just hand out foo bucks like I hand out Mickey bucks. You have fun with it, but it's somewhat limited and complicated use right now. Oh, okay. I have seen people doing crowd control. Oof. I'm just going to jump down here because, I want to get hit by the zombie. I'd rather deal with the worms, honestly, than the jumping zombies upstairs. The worms I don't find to be so bad. They're the same as the worms in the other spot. I did do a little bit of practicing this one off stream. And I think I got to the boss of the game, but I did not beat it. I died at it like 12 times. But I also figured out something about it. So, maybe I'll beat it today. Oh, yes! That went perfect. Oh, look, I got a bonus 1-up because I'm so good at the game. Get punched, Bat. I know you're there. I know both of you are there. I know there's 2 of you. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I saw someone trying out Dominion earlier. Yeah, I was able to. So far, it took me like 10 games to beat Uneasy AI. I kind of just watched them. I'm like, what are they doing? Because I didn't know I didn't know those cards would change. First of all, I was like, okay, I'm going to buy a bunch of those next round, and then they disappeared. I'm like, where'd they go? Some of the stuff I thought was good, like plus a bunch of actions, isn't very good if you don't have a bunch of other cards to draw. So like I finally figured it out, and I was able to beat an easy level opponent, and then a medium level, and then a hard level opponent. But just like the hard level opponents still beat me most of the time. But I did beat 2 easy opponents this morning. I've been like playing that game while I coffee in the morning because it's very easy to pick up, very, very fast. I like it, and it is fun. I even showed my kid it. I was like, Belle, this game's kind of rad, and it's free if you want to try it. It reminds me of the game Splendor, the board game. I don't know if Splendor is maybe also a computer game now these days, but it's a board game where you like collect gem mines and collect gems, and it reminded me of that. Oh yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Again, I'm not good at it, but I don't think you can get good at it playing computers anyway. I got to play against humans, you know. Oh, get dodged, fake me. I couldn't do any of that again if I tried. I'm happy it went that way, but. Oh, man. Got one more of those. And I heard that. All those expansions have been physically released. I didn't get any expansions. I pay money for it. My brother-in-law, I was talking to him about it today. He's actually didn't know it was a computer game. He was like, oh, yeah, I've played Dominion. I have it. I love it. It's great. And I'm like, oh, well, I played it on the computer. He's like, you can play it on the computer? I'm like, mm-hmm. Oh, what? The card game or the computer game or both? Oi, cost me less than that to own an entire set of first edition Pokemon cards. Well, no, it wouldn't, but schmeow. I saw at the antique store a couple weeks ago when we went for fun, and Pokemon cards are expensive. There's 2 sides. What's Dominion.games? What does that mean? I wonder if I could beat this boss without getting hit. It's kind of incredible I got this far without dying. I'm not going to be mad if I die on this boss. Like, this boss is a little helter-skelter. Very easy to take a hit or two. See, or, you know, just be ridiculously lucky? What's happening here? Magic Pixel? What's going on? Okay, that's a little more like it. I wasn't going to say, am I good at games? Because I've fallen for that one before. There's a lot of them, and they're like $30 a pop. No kidding. Wow. So what do? Do they just change the treasure cards? Like, I presume that, like, the victory cards and the currency cards stay the same, but, like, you know, the militia or that kind of stuff can change. Subscription model where you pay a few dollars a month and get access to all the sets. Oh, okay. Maybe. Like, if I were going to play a lot of it. You know? It's like when you really want to watch that movie, but you need a subscription to Stars to do it, so you get the 1 week free trial kind of thing. Oh, whoops. Maybe I should play or like at least glance up at the game I'm playing every once in a while. Maybe I'll gain that hit point back. I'm a little close, yeah. Called it. Dude, can you not? Why was that one so high up? And that one so low? Okay, now this is a bit unusual to come into this boss with that many hit points and struggle this hard. There we go. Hey, Lightsags, what's up? They had all sorts of new mechanics. They had new currencies, new victory points, some new card types. Whoa, okay, now that's nuts. What's going on, Lightsags? This is a little bit later than I typically stream, but today was not a typical day. I'm also not wearing the beanie. I'm going au naturel today. It's going pretty good so far, though. Like, I mean, you were here when I was dying on this game last time. I'm still on my first life. No, wait, that's a lie. I just died for the first time. I had a bonus life. I had a 1-up. So I'm on my second life, and I'm like on to level 5 already, so not bad. Chilling in bed, streamed earlier. Oh, did you? If I had been home, I would have come and watched you. I was on a battleship. We had a going away party for two of our kids who are in care, who are leaving us in a few weeks. So we went down and, like, one of the little guy, when we met him for his birthday, we took him down to the USS Turner Joy. It's a little part, like, you know, retired battleship that you can go run around on and stuff and turn knobs and things. Destiny 2. Cool. Is that what you always stream? Do you stream a lot of Destiny 2? I got to catch the rare unicorn foo stream this morning. That was exciting. It was fun, yeah. Got the whole family together. Went and did our little tour, and there were some goodbye presents, and we went and got dinner. It was like a kind of a long drive, I guess. I mean, not like a long drive. It's a long drive with 4 kids. We're all exhausted, but worth it. Fun. Multi-streamer. Variety stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I never stream something for very long, unless it's Kingdom Hearts, because it took me forever to beat. No, I figured out a trick here for not getting hit by this third hand. You just jump straight up. Look at that. Easy peasy. Also, I found out that I like going downstairs better here. I kept avoiding it last time, but turns out I prefer it. Because I end up going to the Necromancer anyway, because I didn't like the mirror room. Although, I don't know, maybe I'm better at the mirror room. But now that I know punches hurt just as much as anything, I can go ahead and just punch the Necromancer. It's fine. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I got him! I can't believe I got him! I thought for sure he was gonna risk. Is that you hiding, Foo? I expect you to start, do your affiliate push. Yeah, I'm bringing the punchy hands tonight, Gerd. I was watching my VOD of me playing this the other day and realized watching it that punches do as much damage as kicks. And I was like, what a fool I was going for all those kicks. I don't need those kicks. Also, hey, what's up, Gerd? How's it going? Welcome to Late Night Mickey Dead Rat. Hard time getting myself to stream because I'm chronically ill. When I do, it's almost always something different. I have the hardest time getting started, and I got no excuse, Light. It's really hard for me to hit the stream button. Like, once I'm streaming, I'm good to go. But like getting the momentum to actually start, I'm always trying to weasel out of it. And I don't even stream that much. I stream like 3 hours a week, and I'm still like, streaming. Okay, there we go. Good stuff, yeah. Oh, you were watching? There, Gerd? You a Light Zags regular? Oh man, I haven't had a clip in a minute. Or at least I haven't been checking my clips. So this is the boss I couldn't get past last time. I did manage to beat her this morning. But we'll see if I can repeat it. Kind of using the method I developed last time, plus a few slide kicks. So, get the... Oh, yeah, the first thing we do is die immediately. That's the first step in the Mickey Dad Rat strategy. Actually, that's like the first 18 steps in the Mickey Dad Rat strategy. You all know. You've been here before. All right. Oh, come on. I'm not jumping high enough. What am I doing? This is pretty bad. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this all wrong. All right. Chill out. Can we please? Like, okay. This is, I don't know. Maybe it was because it was on TurboGrafx. I don't know. Maybe they had... Oh, you know what I did? I left Turbo on. That's what I was doing. That's why it was acting different. I like to turn Turbo off for this boss. That's working so much better. Gosh, I hope I win now on my first try, because... Continue. It may have been on SNES too. I don't know. This one, I played it on TurboGrafx when I was a kid, because my friend got it on TurboGrafx. And we weren't supposed to have it. Like, he traded a game for this with another friend, because his mother would have, like, never let us buy this or play it. So we, like, played it in secret. And then, apologized to God in our prayers later for our sneaky sin. We didn't even get past the first level. Didn't get very far. Actually, maybe he didn't even permanently trade it. Maybe he just, like, borrowed it for once or something. Because we didn't play much of it. Mostly what I played on the TurboGrafx was, oh man, what a bummer. Dragon's Curse and Bonk and Newtopia. Alright, let's make sure to put Turbo back on. That was a bad form. Poor showing there on that boss. What's interesting is that, so I beat that boss this morning, and then the next level, I beat on my first try. Like, I beat the boss, no problem. Listen, the next boss is easier. And then I got to what I believe to be the last level, and the final boss, but couldn't beat it. But just before I, lost my last life, I realized something about the boss that, like, I could kind of take less damage from it in a way. So, if I can get there again, if I can get past my girlfriend here. Beep beep doop doop beep 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 beep. So you think, like, TurboGrafx had less strict censors than Super Nintendo? I mean, Nintendo is, like, the family-friendliest of the gaming companies, so it wouldn't surprise me, I guess. Beep 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 beep. Pwned. A little extra bounce there just for fun. Alright. Necromancer. Oh, that went smooth. Well, till I jumped into the skeleton, it went smoothly. Yes! Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, that went about as well as I could hope for. One hit on Necromancer is not the end of the world. Definitely never want to go down in there again. That place sucked. It's full of ghosts and dogs. And... Don't tell Ghost Dog I said that. Not ghost dogs. Ghosts and dogs. Yeah. Cool. Here we go. Almost assuredly, SNES US censors were pretty restrictive. Okay, and they were different censors. They were Nintendo of America censors, not like FCC or something like that. Oh, and off with Turbo. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, no, come on. Oh, dodged. Oops. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oops. What? That wasn't it? Okay. Please, thank you. I'm not counting. It takes 6 hits to get her to like, Mortal Kombat. Oh, okay, yeah. That then it went to like the MPAA or whatever the video game version of that is. Oh gosh. Okay. Whoa! I can't believe that didn't get me. Sometimes the honestly, like the way this game works, sometimes I find the hitboxes to be very fair, if that makes sense. In a game like this, I expect the hitboxes to be much more punishing. When I play this, I feel like reminded of Astyanax and Jewel Master, just kind of the kind of game it is. And comparatively, the hitboxes in that are punishing. In this one, I'm like skin of my teeth dodged a thing, and it doesn't get me. I'm like, oh, thanks, hitbox designers. The more you know. The collective video game industry. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was a big deal. I'm telling my kids about that. Like, they're laughing at it because it's ridiculous. Like, I put on the blood code and showed them, and I was like, yeah, everybody, every kid in America knew the blood code. Like, I still knew it 30 years later. Like, I was like, ABAC, ABB, like, and how parents were like freaking out. Like, it went to Congress. Like, it was a big deal. Mortal Kombat. It was the D&D of the 90s. They were just like, this game looks ridiculous. All right, I don't remember if we're on third phase or not. If she starts doing them little haps, then we're probably on third phase. Yep, that's third phase. That's a third phase move right there. Okay, so let's see if we can get a slide in here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. What just happened? Did we tie? Or did I not take that hit because... Oh, wow, I can't wait to rewatch that on the VOD and see what happened, because I thought I was dead. Like, I don't know how much of it I showed, but I was like, dang, like I died. But I didn't die. I conquered. Alright, so this is the level I beat on my first try this morning. So, I'm going to die 8 times here now. Good old Moral Panic. And it's not even like a whole level. It's just this one little level. It's this one stage right here is it. And it's just a bunch of these little bubbles that... If you like let them land, they pop and little ghosts pop out like that. That's the whole level. There's like a lot of bubbles, I guess, but all in all, I find this to be one of the easier stages in the game. And it seems like there's even a finite amount of bubbles. Like, they don't just come forever. Oh, I forgot to put turbo on. Oh, I got it back on just in time. Like, the level even stops scrolling if you want it to. Look at this. Oh gosh, okay. I guess bubbles can spawn under your feet though. Ooh. Good old Moral Panic. Oh gosh. Ooh. Let me come kick you in the face real quick. Honestly, these ghosts are like even a little bit cute. I don't even know if that thing will jump this way. Oh, it will. Okay. All right. The screen is getting a little bubble crowded here. There's the boss. That's all it is. It's just... Oh, what? I've never had one grab me before. Okay. Oh, okay. See, like I said, that's what I get for talking about how I beat on my first try. I'm so good. I didn't know those things would grab me. I've never been grabbed before. Good old bubble control.
Are we boned?
Yeah, we're boned. Okay. All right, come on now. Oh no, get off. I feel like I left one back there and it's going to come back to haunt me later. Okay, didn't mean to do that slide move. Whoa. Whoa, oh, come on. No. Yeesh. What a mess. Whew. Oh, I knew that one was going to hit me. Gosh. Well, now this is the hardest level in the game. Like I was saying earlier, this is the hardest part of the whole game. These bubbles are random and out of control, and there's way too many of them.
Well,
They are,
gentlemen, it appears we're boned.
Yes. We've been through this. We got bubbled. Like a bubble appeared right while I was punching or kicking, and it popped immediately. I'm gonna hang out back here. Real safer back here. Just gonna pause the level real quick. Come on. We're gonna go at my pace. Maybe not. Bubble's gonna come from behind me. Are you coming? If you're coming, you better... Yeah, Ulf, we're doing... So, we were just asking. Ulf would know. Ulf is the expert. Hey, Ulfrin, how many versions of this were there? Because Fu was like, I can't believe this got past Super Nintendo censors. And I'm like, well, I'm playing TurboGrafx. So maybe that's why. But I could have swore there were other systems that had it, but I didn't really play the other ones. I only played the TG16 one. So how many versions are there? Because we know there's more than one, because Ulf asked. And how could you tell this was TG16? So there's like 85 questions for you to go ahead and answer, Ulf, and I'll forget what I asked by the time you type them all. That's what you get for coming into my channel here. A bunch of questions. That's what happens when you're the subject matter expert. I'm here. You could probably tell from the music, actually, that it was TurboGrafx, huh? I bet the music sounds different on each system it was on. It sounds way not like a Genesis game. Genesis had the sequel, which looks very similar, same gameplay, but looks and sounds Genesis. The version I play is the arcade version. That makes sense. See, I knew it. So there was a Genesis... That makes sense. So there was no Super Nintendo. There was the sequel was on Genesis and arcade. Hey, what's up, Robbie? I'm dying a lot. That's what I do in this game. What's going on with you? Cool. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, like the way this game sounds, it couldn't be a Genesis game with this kind of music and these sounds. It's not Genesy enough. Genesisy enough. Okay. Oh gosh, that's a lot of bubbles. I don't remember this many bubbles last time. Okay, maybe what happened last time was I was like right up on the biz, so I was like popping all the bubbles as they were spawning. Because I was like, I think that's what was happening last time, was I was popping the bubbles as they formed. Oh, that's it. Okay, so I gotta get right up in that thing's grill. Okay, I was like hanging back, and that's what's killing me. But if I get up there, I'm gonna tackle this level a little more aggressively. My granddaddy always said, don't let the bubbles come to you. I didn't know what he was talking about until just now. Rip, granddaddy. Oh, come on now. Disagree. Beep, 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 beep. So why do you play the arcade version? What do you like about the arcade version? Superior controls, superior graphics, superior everything. You just like the clink of quarters? I mean, I know you don't clink quarters, but I can imagine you did. Oh, maybe this aggressive strat should be... maybe I should delay with the... Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Oh, why wouldn't it? I feel like when they ported these things to arcade, from arcade, all they were really doing was downgrading them. Is this Jason doing a fantastic voyage to fight alien bubbles inside some intestines? You know, sure, why not? No, it's not that at all. What it actually is I'm like a college student. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm like a ripped college student with no pants and like a janitor uniform, or maybe like an inmate's dungarees. I'm not sure exactly. But like me and my girlfriend, her name was Jenny. I just killed her a minute ago. We went to go to the house of the most famousest parapsychologist or paranormal psychologist or something. And then like, Yeah, ex-girlfriend. My bad. It just happened so recently that like I'm not used to it. And then like we fell asleep when we went into the house, and when I woke up, she was gone, and I had a mask on my face that made me punch monsters buff. I don't know if he was buff before the mask or not. I don't know if the mask made him buff, but it did like give him powers. And so now I'm like, I punched my way to my girlfriend, and then I couldn't save her, so I jumped in a hole in the ground, and now there's bubbles, and then later there's like a fire. I don't know the lore. This is the inside of me. Is that what it is? Oh, thanks, Ulf. Ulf is our lore master. This is Mr. Slave. This is inside Mr. Slave. There are plenty of alien bubbles in the intestines. This guy's been drinking a lot of Full Throttle. This stream is not sponsored by Full Throttle, but if Full Throttle wants to sponsor it, Treehouse will gladly take your money. Is Full Throttle still a thing? Do they still sell that? Was there like a energy drink bubble that popped and a bunch of the energy drink brands disappeared? Get it? Energy drink bubble. This is a good one. Wait, are energy drinks carbonated? I don't drink energy drinks, so I don't really know. These jokes might be not good. Who's our resident energy drink expert? All right. Are we getting close? We need to get up on this thing if we're getting close. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Now we're talking. Yeah, that's what happened. Is I was doing like this, and the bubbles just couldn't even. Well, occasionally a bubble could, I guess. Get punched, Heart. I thought energy drinks were pop, and maybe they aren't. To be fair, your jokes that make sense aren't good either. Somebody ban that mod. Coffee has been exactly, Ulf. I remember seeing someone on Facebook being like, "What's your favorite hot drink?" And two adults got into an argument over hot cocoa and hot cider. Hey, Foo, you finally got to use it. Yay! I forgot we had that emote. Yay! On Facebook, these two adults were going back and forth over hot cocoa versus hot apple cider as the best hot drink. And I'm like, what? Like, I could understand going to bat for tea, but coffee? Hello? Like, I would understand a coffee versus tea debate, but hot cocoa and apple cider, it was like, I'm like, 9-year-olds would have this fight, not adults. Goodness gracious. I feel like we can actually get a lot of use out of that emote if Robbie's around. That's why Facebook changed its name to Beta. All right, so this level is just a bunch of flaming logs, and then there's like guys who are on fire. I knew I was gonna take that hit, and you just walk under them. That's the whole level. And then there's a big monster boss at the end that I have not been able to beat yet, but I think it's the boss of the game. And I kept trying to like pound it quickly, like put in the damage fast, but it turns out that you don't actually like. I kept thinking it would jump back down into the ground if I didn't hit it fast enough. Like I thought it was on a timer, but it just stays up until you hit it. So all these like almonds that it throws into the sky, I can like hang back and dodge them. Actually, those look more like Brazil nuts, and it doesn't matter. Then I can walk up and punch it at my leisure. Oi. Although these big giant hands do sometimes kind of pop out of the ground. You do have to like maintain some situational awareness when it comes to giant hands. I mean, that looks like the boss of the game, right? I'm not bananas for thinking so. Whoa! This guy is throwing hands. But sometimes he'll do hands and Brazil nuts at the same time. That's a tough. Yeah, what am I gonna do about that? Well, that That was a little more Brazil nuts than usual. It was a high volume, unusually productive Brazil nut season. See, now we got Brazil nuts and hands. Like, I don't have an answer for that. Okay, double hands. What? Boy, they were making some choices with this. Yeah, I don't even know what this thing is. Maybe that's the famous paranormal psychologist, or maybe it was just parapsychologist. I don't know. It's like a psychologist who deals with ghosts or flame beasts. I don't know, like Human Torches here. Just do... Whoa, that one was close. But you see what I mean? Like, that was a good example of how the hitboxes in this game are pretty fair. At least I feel so. The hands are just trying to grab some nuts. Somebody ban that mod. Yeah, I was gonna ask Ulf because I've never actually seen Ghostbusters, so I was gonna ask because I know some nerd in this chat has seen Ghostbusters. Because if I haven't done it, it's nerdy. So Ghostbusters is nerdy apparently. But yeah, like I've heard parapsychologist or paranormal psychologist or something. Unfollowed. Harsh. Oh, okay, Ulf. You host a watch party, and I'll come watch Ghostbusters. And here's the worst part, maybe, Ulf. If you really didn't unfollow, you're gonna now. I've seen Ghostbusters 2 about 85 million times. It was one of those weird things, like where we didn't own the original on VHS, but we did own the sequel. So I watched the sequel a bunch of times. Same thing happened with The Major League. I saw The Major League 2 like 100 times, but I never saw Major League 1 until I was a grown-up. I was like, what's wrong with you? The second one's terrible. Why would you watch the second Major League? I'm like, it's what we had. We didn't watch it on purpose. Maybe I should have made a ban that streamer emote, huh? No, I did see that movie, and it was terrible. Oh my gosh, that wasn't even a movie. That was just a bunch of footage Paul Feig like glued together and called a movie. It was unbearable. And I say that as somebody who's not even an original Ghostbusters loyalist because I didn't see the original. That was a movie that was really banking on us liking the actors and not the characters because the characters didn't exist. And they are likable actors, but that doesn't make it a movie. Yeah, so I've probably spent I feel like there's probably been a lot of times in my life where people quoted Ghostbusters to me, expecting me to understand what they were saying, and I just blank faced at them or didn't laugh where I was supposed to because I didn't know. Oh, don't jump into the giant head. Okay, or the giant hand. Don't jump into anything. What am I talking about? Do. I kind of want to hear this track redone, but with a symphony orchestra, you know? Woo. Take a little pause here. Okay. Make sure chat's not flaming me. So do people still say flaming? Is that a thing still? Oh gosh. Oh, I could have dodged that. I didn't have to take that hit there. I mean, there's probably not a hit in this game I had to take. I bet somebody's beating this game damageless. Oh no. This is a combo, huh? Oh. Yes! Wow! We finished super early! Well, we started... Wait, is that the end of the game? I'm pretty sure it's the end of the game. Come on, that's... Foo says GG. That's if there's another level, I'll just turn it off and we'll call that the... I'm not sure that any big quotes from the first movie would be unless it's a reference to the Gatekeeper, Keymaster, or Zol. Or there's something about, if someone asks you if you're God. Yes, it's true, this man has no dick. I have heard that quote. I didn't know it was from Ghostbusters. That sounds like a Bill Murray thing. Thanks, Foo. Yeah, that's the end of the game. Look, Well, I think he burned down his own mansion with all those flaming logs I jumped over. They all rolled into the mansion. This is one of those games I never would have had a chance of beating as a kid. Yes. That one was tough. Like, that wasn't the hardest game on stream that we've beaten yet. Wow, look at that guy's name. Papaya Paya Paya. Papaya Paya Paya. We have enough time for Kirby's Adventure. I already beat it. I already got another game lined up. Which streamer, Ulf? I thought you were unfollowed. Get out of here. Thanks, Joshua, for the sound. I think it's Star Wars next, right? We have a Star Wars game lined up next? Or is it Ninja Turtles?
Whatever it is, it's 20 times heavier than a boot.
That's what's up next. It's 20 times heavier than a boot, whatever it is. Let's pull up my spreadsheet. Oh yeah, no, it's Ninja Turtles. What the heck is Super Duper Star Wars? Is that a thing, or did you just make that up? Is that like Super Duper Metroid? Because I think I've seen you play Super Duper Metroid before. Yeah, our next game up is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I don't think I even have my crop set up for it. I don't think I'm... whatever. Thanks, Bolero. Gosh, I'm a little sad we beat that game so fast because I haven't got enough TurboGrafx in my life. Super Star Wars is one of the most ruthless SNES games. Really? I mean, I do like a difficult game, but... And I don't know if I ever played that one as a kid. Is this just like a car alarm? What is this? Celeste is next on your list. You know, I actually bought 4 more games today, Robbie. I mean, they came out before you were born, but I did buy video games today. They were on sale, 75% off. I bought all 4 Heroes of Might and Magic games. Oh, the 4 original ones, the ones that were made by the original guys. None of those were made before you were born. I'm just joking. Because I'm old and you're young, so everything came out before you were born. Alright, let's get my NES going. Wait. Beat Super Star Wars a couple months ago on normal using no continues. So if I do play it, you'll give me the pro tips, yeah? Mm-hmm. All right, let's pull up Ninja Turtles here. What's the story I told? It was a good story. Okay, let's get... You're going to have to put up with some visual and audio junk for a minute. Alright. Yeah, I remember this track. Let's take off the compressor and the limiter for a second. Actually, I don't dislike where the volume is at all right there. Sorry, jumped up there for a second. What am I? Oh, I'm changing the wrong thing. I think I can live with that. All right, we'll put those back on. Okay, and let me change my crop and rename that. All right, wow. There's some big black bars on the left and right. Is that just this map? No, that's okay. Let's get to trimming. I've never had a game that just trimmed so much off the sides and none off the top. It's gonna get wide. Compression ratio do I use for my mic? For my compressor? Yeah, 10 to 1. Or are you talking... But I was talking about my compressor for my... that was my compressor for my GV USB. Let me check my compressor for my mic. It's probably the same. Yeah, 10-to-1 on my mic compressor. Yeah, I've had a few that I'm like, whatever. I just fill out my little thing here, and it's close enough, I find. So I know some of them don't look perfect, and I can like, especially when I look at my TV, I'm like, eesh, it's rough looking what they got on stream, but y'all have to deal. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. No, don't stay. Trim, 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 trim. There we go. That's more like it. Snip that off. Okay. And then on the right. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, bow. That'll do. I just set OBS to automatically force things to fit. Yeah, that's what I got going on here. Like, mine automatically stretches the whole GV USB to the size of this thing, and then I just have a crop filter that I trim off the dark edges with. And I usually preset it for games before I play them, but I didn't have Ninja Turtles here ready to go because we just beat an NES game, Wrecking Crew. And I had 2 weeks to get Ninja Turtles ready, and I didn't. I have no idea where to go in this game, so if anybody knows where to go, let me know. Oh. Okay. Obviously, Michelangelo is the party dude, so he's the best Ninja Turtle. I know this, but his weapon sucks in this game, so... Gosh, this sounds like Simon's Quest music. Wow. Alright. How many of those are you gonna throw? Oh, you're... Whoa. You look like Zen, Intergalactic Ninja. Oh, what? Now you're a boss? Get stabbed. Gosh, don't want to be that close to the edge of the screen. Are those bugs or are those robots? What are those? And there's a giant bee? Wait, you're not boss monsters? Well, there's a pizza. Do I want a pizza? Okay. Dude, I went all that way just for a pizza? I lost hit points going through there. Well, at least the pizza came back. What? Hell in a handbasket. Did we lose a Mickey? Where did I go? Am I like dropping crazy frames right now? I was dropping frames pretty bad the other day. I have dropped 11,000 of them. Now I'll never know if that was the Big Apple at 3 a.m. What is that visual junk at the top of the screen there? What is that? It's happening on my screen too. Like there's just junk on the top and the bottom. What the flip are you flapping about, Robbie? Oh, what the? There's some guys here. Now I gotta go get my pizza back. Oh, jeez. Beady-be-doo, beady-beady-beady-beady-beady-doo. Whatever. I don't care about that junk. No big deal. Boop, boop, boop. I do... Oh. Am I, like, not streaming? It does say, like, 0 kilobits a second down there. What's going on? Oh, weird. Weird. Let's see. Let's try restarting.